Is Eric, aka Kinetic615, back for the next episode in this Michigan Wolverines Slow Sim Dynasty. We are in year 7, week 8, 2031. We're currently 5-0, ranked number 3, and going on the road to Maryland. I know a lot of people first glance will say, "Oh, but it's just Maryland." Well, anybody that knows Michigan history, Maryland is always this weird mid to late season trap game for us. For whatever reason, we very rarely play well on the road at Maryland. So we got to watch out for this. But real quick, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell, turn on notifications so you can see when we go live. Comment, let me know your thoughts. Again, this is a slow sim dynasty. We are not playing the game. We are focusing on building the team, setting the scheme, developing the players, and then letting them run. See how well we did and how good we actually are at rebuilding a team. I'll be honest with you, a little secret about your favorite content creator rebuilders. It is a lot easier. It is a lot easier than it looks to rebuild a team when you can jump in and play all their most important games and make sure that you win them. We don't do that here. Every single game is played by the computer against the computer to run our scheme, our developed players, our playbooks against the computer and see how it does. And yes, we have what I would consider, we have achieved what I would consider a dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. Year 1, 9-3, winning the Music City Bowl. Year 2, 9-3, a loss in the ReliQuest Bowl. And from then, we never looked back. 2027, we went 10-2 in the regular season, made the playoffs, went on a 4-game run to win the national championship in 2027. 2028, we run it back with Bryce Underwood having gone to the NFL. We bring in CJ Carr to lead the Wolverines in our attempt at a back-to-back national championship. Unfortunately, despite winning our first Big Ten championship, the Rose Bowl, and the Peach Bowl, we did fall short in the national championship game against the Georgia Bulldogs. But at this point, we have been to 2 consecutive national championships. Next season, after losing a lot in the portal, we brought in a redshirt sophomore quarterback, David Chosen, who took over the team. And despite having an understaffed squad that year, having only 75 players on the roster, he was able to lead us to back-to-back Big Ten championship, Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl, and national championship in our first undefeated season. On top of that, he came back for his redshirt senior year and did it again. Back-to-back Big Ten champions, back-to-back national champions, along with another Rose Bowl and Cotton Bowl victory. And now we're trying to go back-to-back national champions, currently at 5-0. This time, Quincy Merritt, a quarterback that came over at the same time as David Chosen but was a year behind him, finally gets his chance to start and carry on the tradition, and that's where we're trying to see where we go from there. We do have a bit of a breakout here, one of my favorite players that I've had in any of these online dynasties. My guy Cooper Caxer, a diminutive former high school offensive weapon. He came in first as a wide receiver at 5'9", currently 191 pounds. His first season in the 2030 season, we only had 3 receivers on the roster. And so as a true freshman, he had to play as our 4th receiver, our kick returner, our slot receiver, which he did an amazing job at. This season, however, we did move him to running back, and he has had a breakout season. He's only rated 86 overall, but he is in the Heisman race. He is just fun to watch, and I'll be honest, guys, seeing him in the Heisman race is fun for me because my custom playbook, which we've used every game in this dynasty, does not usually lend itself well to a Heisman campaign. It's a very balanced book. Pass and run. It does not focus on one or the other. It doesn't exploit anything. So seeing somebody at the top of the Heisman race And, you know, whether or not this continues for the entire season, we'll have to wait and see. But it's pretty exciting for me. We did get the Heisman with David Chosen. We did win the Heisman. I want to say it was Chosen, wasn't it? No, maybe not. He wasn't statistically. Who was the who won our Heisman? Did we not win the Heisman? Maybe we didn't win the Heisman. No, we haven't won the Heisman in this one. It was one of my other online leagues where I won the Heisman with a running back. Okay. Yeah, so we have not won the Heisman in this dynasty. So yeah, we'll have fun with it. Let's jump into recruiting now. I normally do play-by-play commentary, and one of the reasons I haven't gone live in about a week is because I've just had a lot going on in real life, and I that still holds true today. So I actually need to go take care of a few things while this game is playing. But as you can see, our recruiting by week 8 is already complete for this team this year. We've gotten every one of our targets this year, so we will not have to worry about that. So let's jump into the game. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier, we are using my custom playbooks. They're not cheese or glitch. You can download both of them. Skull Blue for offense, D-Skull Blue for defense. Skull Blue offense is kind of a air raid spread hybrid with a pro-style run game. The defense is my attempt to put the Amoeba defense into the college game. Let's go with our maize and whites. Do they still have that cool, I don't think they do. No, they don't have the... Yeah, they don't have the cool one that they had in 25. That's dumb. Let's put them in their black helmet, black pants, red jerseys. We'll go black and primary for the shoes, black socks. Alright, let's jump into it.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Hey guys, I will be back maybe towards the end of the game. We'll have to see. I'm kind of running tight against the clock here. But enjoy the game commentary, and I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will start this game off with the football. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Shaw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. Here's the handoff. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Merritt. Makes the grab, it's Dennis. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Running to the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dennis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Michigan offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looking to pass, it's Merritt. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They'll operate out of split backs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now they'll run the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've spun it a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
They finally get him, RD. Goodness gracious, you can see the quarterback broke not 1, 2 tackles. He scrambles outside the pocket. What do you have to do? Just keep chasing, right? Relentless effort. Finally get the QB outside the pocket and get him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Merritt. Makes the catch. Spin, still running. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. They feed him again. Makes one man miss. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the fumble recovery sets up this offense with a great opportunity to cash it in for points. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Poe. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the returner is stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Bringing the heat. Looking deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Merritt. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Snagged out of the air.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the...
Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The give to the right. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Shaw. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Merritt. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Dennis. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Merritt. Got the quick pass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, Michigan.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Merritt. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
At the 34-yard line. It's third down.
From the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Connors. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It sucks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Merritt. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Shaw. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Leaves it with the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Merritt. Looking left. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
To the ground with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Suggs. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Merritt. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
I got to give this defense
And I'm back, guys. And wow, what a shellacking in Annapolis today. Or not Annapolis, sorry. Where's Maryland at? Annapolis is Navy. Where's Maryland? I'm not sure. Anyway, what a shellacking, man. Michigan up 54-0 over the Terrapins in the Terrapins Stadium. 4th quarter, 8 minutes left. And up 54. Wow. And that run went nowhere, and they're going to punt. Happened to walk in a couple times and see some highlights on my guy Cooper Kaxer. Hope you guys have been enjoying him. Rashard Suggs was our #1 wide receiver last year and our slot receiver. This year, with a bolstered wide receiver core, is able to play primarily in the slot where he belongs. And look at that run. Wow. Incredible run there.
Well, that's why
incredible run there.
So dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw
Matthew Connors. Look at this. Follows his blocker. Boom. Boom. Juke. Block. And just barely gets caught from behind. Nice run by Matthew Connors there.
And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground.
Empty backfield for Merritt. I should probably put the backups in after this.
Grabbed in the middle.
Nice throw to Suggs underneath, 4-yard gain. I should probably put the backups in after this drive.
2nd down coming up on this
2nd and 6, 12-yard line. Receiver in motion. Suggs. Or no, that's not Suggs. Hands it to Kaxer. Running up the middle. Cuts left. Gain of 3 to the 8-yard line. 3rd and 3 Michigan. Under center. Single back. 2 tight ends. Wing formation. 1 receiver to either side. Tight to the line. Drops back to throw. Nice blitz pickup. Hit as he throws right. It goes overthrown over the head of Carmen. Out of bounds, incomplete. And they're not going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for it. I-form wing. Hands it to the running back. Up the middle. He's free and gets it a touchdown. Michigan.
And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead,
Lee
and a 6-0
Ozugwu,
start,
number
much
26,
bigger
running
dreams
back
for
for
this
Michigan, on the 4th and 3, punches it in for the touchdown. And let's go ahead and get our backups in. Now, because Kaxer is on a Heisman campaign, we are not going to sub him out, but we will bring in Stuber. We'll bring in Temple and Bober. We'll bring in Roseboom and Tobin. Nope, Stringer's red-shirted. Luck is red-shirted. Payne is red-shirted. Merling is red-shirted. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot we can bring in on at the receiver group. So let's bring in McCracken. We'll put McCracken in at number 1 if he's going to be moved up. All right, tight end, we'll bring in Marquise Lake. Bring in Temple. Thomas is red-shirted. Wade is red-shirted. Okay. All right, left tackle, we'll bring in Coffee. Left guard, we'll bring in Wimper. Bring in Batonio at center. Bring in Kopp at right guard. Right tackle will be Doozable. Left edge, we'll bring in German. Right edge, we'll bring in Gizzy. And West will be tier 2 or second string on both sides. At D tackle, we'll bring in Prince and let him keep playing with Charbonnet. Sam linebacker, we'll bring in Radley. Mike linebacker, we'll bring in Amador and Doris. Will linebacker, we'll bring in Hasselbeck. Corners, we'll bring in Blizzard and Vic. Actually, let's do Vic, Centeno, and Ricci. Kenoy. Cordado. I'm going to keep Kaxer in there. Let's see, slot receiver, we'll put Rabin in. Wait, that's, I'm sorry, power halfback, not. We'll put in Rabin. Slot receiver, we'll put in Kaxer. Get him some catches for his resume. Tobin. Rush left end will be German. Rush right end will be, where's West? Alright, here we'll bring in Hasselbeck. Radley and Amador. And here we'll put Centeno and Ricci. Let's get Ricci some time at slot corner. Alright, we'll let them finish out the game.
Has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it.
Takes the handoff, play action. That Red would have been stuffed in the backfield. Throws it to the right sideline. Nice contested catch there. Effort by both the receiver and the corner, knocking it down. Second and 10 now. 17-yard line. Maryland drops back to throw. Pocket collapsing. He's going to scramble. Gets pulled down from behind after a 5-yard run. 3rd and 5, Maryland.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Loaded backfield. Drops back to throw. Blitz pickup nice. Hits a receiver on a drag route. Caught for the first down. Tackled at the 40-yard line. Nice play there by the Terrapins. And they're going to get a few more chunk plays now that they're playing, you know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th stringers. Empty backfield. They audible. Looking to throw. Blitz by Michigan. Hit as he throws. Left side. Has a guy. It's caught. No, it's knocked out on the hit. Incomplete. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw. Hits the running back on a screen. It's caught, but tackled immediately for a loss. 3rd and 14. In shotgun now. 2 receivers. Drops back to throw. Trying to buy time under pressure, and he's sacked. Back at the 24-yard line. That'll force a 4th and 26 with 3.5 minutes left to go. Down 61-0. And another drive stalls out for Maryland. Teddy German, the 3rd string edge rusher, beats his guy on the right side of the line and just races the quarterback down from behind. They're going to send out the punter. This punt will go up from just behind the 15-yard line. Gets up across midfield, across to the 30 on the other side. Return, has some room, gets it back to the 45-yard line.
Not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Stuber in shotgun, wing formation, 2 receivers. Hands it to Caxter, running right, gets through the line, spins around a defender, just enough for the first down, 10-yard run. 45-yard line, other side of the field. Stuber in shotgun, slot left. Hands it to the running back, Connors, runs right, tries to cut back up the middle, maybe a yard on the game. 2nd and 9, and they've hit the 2-minute mark. Now under center, single back wing, 3 tight ends in line, Caxter the tailback. Stuber hands it to Caxter, running right, immediately met in the backfield for a loss of 3. 3rd and 12 now. In shotgun, 3 receivers. Caxter lined up in the slot. Caxter in motion, reloads in the backfield. Hands it to, no, keeps it, Stuber's going to run it up the middle, gets the first down, falls down at the 33-yard line on the QB read option. First down Michigan. 40 seconds left. I-form wing, 1 receiver right. Hands it to the running back, running right, cuts up the middle, spins around a defender, tackled at the 30 after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. I-form wing, 1 receiver. And they're just going to let the time run out, and that's going to be the game. Michigan pitching a shutout on the road at Maryland, 61-0. A complete dominating performance. 38 points in the 2nd quarter for the Wolverines.
They've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have
I actually missed
They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
Second quarter, so let's
6-0
look.
is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0.
Quarter 2, we had 3rd and 4, Michigan 48.
Extremely talented.
Jesus Book gets sacked for a 6-yard loss.
A lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David
See,
Pollack
pass
and
for
Jesse
6
Palmer,
yards.
I'm Reese Davis. And
Pass
this has
knocked down
been
by
another
Lane.
presentation of
22-yard
EA
rush
Sports
by the
College
quarterback.
Football.
69-yard kick by Tim Price for a touchback. Tim Price, was it? Wait a minute, what? 69-yard kick. Oh, this is going backwards. Okay. Let me go down here. Okay. I've never really looked at... I mean, I have, but not really. Alright, so... Quincy Merritt passed to Warren Dennis for a 15-yard touchdown. Point after attempt. Fumble recovered by Tim Guy. 8-yard rush by Azugwu for a touchdown. Extra point good. Punted. Rashard Suggs returned it. Caxter run. Ruben Carmen for 52 yards. 3-yard touchdown to Suggs. Quinn Vick with a PBU. 10-yard punt return. Okay. Ruben Carmen, 63-yard touchdown. Sacked. Punt return by Suggs, 12 yards, 16 yards, 11 yards. Rashard Suggs for a 15-yard touchdown. Okay. Man, what a second quarter. Let's look at the individual player stats for the game. Alright, so Merritt, 31 of 37, 398 yards, 5 touchdowns, 218.7 passer rating, 83% completion percentage. Running back, Cooper Caxter, 17 attempts, 63 yards. Leah Zugwu, 4 for 22 and 2. Receiving, Ruben Carmen, 8 catches, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. Rashard Suggs, 7 catches, 60 yards, 3 touchdowns. Warren Dennis, 6 catches, 69 yards, nice. 1 touchdown. Let's see, blocking, we've got 1 sack attributed to Lawrence Kalawaiaya, 15 pancakes though. On defense, tackles leader, Tim Guy, TFL's leader, split between Moffitt and Colombo. Sacks leader, Moffitt with 2, German Centeno, Guy, Devon, Charbonnet, all with 1, Colombo and O'Toole with half a sack each. 1 interception by Alex Lambo for 29 yards. 1 forced and recovered by Tim Guy. No defensive touchdowns. 4 for 4 from the field for Tim Price. 7 for 7 extra points. So perfect. Tim Banks 1 punt for 15 yards. That sucks. Warren Dennis 1 kick return for 28 yards. 8 punt returns for 67 yards. Okay. Let's back out and advance the week. Obviously, we won't have any new commitments for the rest of the season. Alright, so we are at number 4. Still undefeated, but somehow with a 61-0. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. This is stupid. So, make it fucking make sense. So we're number 3, and we go on the road and defeat Maryland 61-0. And we drop from 3 to 4. Alabama jumps us after defeating Kentucky by less points, 56, and Kentucky getting 16 more points and not getting shut out, and they jump us into number 3. Like, this is stupid, dude. The way they do the rankings is ridiculous. Anyway, Clemson and USC stayed at 1 and 2. Alabama jumped us from 4 to 3. We dropped from 3 to 4. Nebraska at 5. Florida jumped up 3 spots to 6. Oregon dropped from 1 spot 6 to 7. LSU stayed at 8. Auburn moved from 10 to 9. Miami 12 to 10. TCU 11. Oklahoma, with the loss to Florida, dropped from 7 to 12. Washington stayed at 13. Tennessee moved from 15 to 14. Tulane swapped with Tennessee 14 to 15. Boise State moved up 3 from 19 to 16. Florida State moved up 4 spots from 21 to 17. Georgia up 2 from 20 to 18. Texas A&M up 22 to 19. North Carolina moved up 5 spots from 25 to 20. Iowa State from 24 to 21. Duke, UCLA, and Kansas State, 22, 23, and 24, were unranked last week. And Penn State, who lost to UCLA, dropped from 17 to 25. Notre Dame, Pitt, and Baylor are the teams that dropped out of the top 25. All right, that's going to be this episode, guys. Make sure to tune in next time to watch Michigan, undefeated, ranked number 4, go on the road to LA to take on the number 2, also undefeated, USC Trojans in a massive top 5 matchup. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell. Let me know what you think in the comments. Follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. Follow my other YouTube channel, Skull Blue Sports. Make sure to check out the GoFundMe link in the YouTube bio. It's also pinned at the top of my X profile at Kinetic615. And shoot me a message on X. As long as you're respectful, I'll try to respond back. Until next time, guys, as always, it's Skull Vite.